So we've got a part on an invoice. The customer is standing here in front of us, or maybe he's on the phone and he's called in to make sure that we have the part and he wants us to hold it for him. Now, this could be an example of them being on the phone and they want us to hold the part, or it could be an example of I only have one of the 4 parts he needs and he asked me to hold that part and order the other 3 parts and he'll come pick them all up together. It really doesn't matter what the scenario is. We're going to handle them all the same way. So the one key element here, though, is that if I am going to hold this particular item, I cannot click the green button to tell Lizzy to allocate it. I can't tell her that I've already pulled this part. So if you've already clicked this green button, you're going to have to delete the part off and put it back on to do a hold. But once the part is on here, we've not clicked the green button. There could also be some special order parts on here. We're on an open part sale, but we're going to trick the system into holding these things. So we're going to actually be making Lizzy think that this is an internet order, except we're going to tell it not to ship. So I'm just going to click this button here for hold item, and it just tells me that, make sure that everything's okay, and we click OK. And so if you look at what just happened, the part is no longer, we don't have the green button over here anymore because Lizzy's treating this like an internet order, and you'll notice that it actually converted this to an internet order. The difference is there's a checkbox here that says do not ship this order, and by that, and it's automatically checked. And by that being there, Lizzy will assign a bin to put this part in, so the people that are pulling the part later, they'll know where to put it. And when the special order parts, if there are any, when they come in, they'll also get put in that same bin, so that when the customer eventually comes to pick it up, Lizzy treats this just like an over-the-counter sale that has some special order parts on it. So it just gives you a really quick and easy way to tell Lizzy to hold the thing. Now, the key element here is that before I'm done, I have to pay this invoice. Now, I could override the defaults down here and tell it that I want to override the special order amount and change it to 0, so he's going to pay for it when he comes to pick it up. Or maybe he gave me a credit card and he's going to pay for it all right now over the phone. It really doesn't matter how you handle that particular scenario, but we have to hit the pay invoice button and pay this invoice. And so we're just going to, in fact, I'll tell you what, let me go back over here and we'll override this just to show you. You know how to pay one with a total, so let's just do one with a 0 amount. We'll tell it to recalculate. And so now we're just going to come up here and hit pay. You'll notice that it's automatically selected 0 amount. There's nothing to pay here. All you got to do is hit the process payment button. And so now Lizzy has that part ready to go into a bin for the people pulling the parts. It'll tell them where to go put the part to hold for the customer.